Okay, so we've got a curve here defined implicitly, okay? And we've got to find the value of dy dx at the point 2, 1. Okay, so in other words, we've got to find the gradient of that curve at a particular point. So we need a value out from this. So we need to do dy dx, we need to differentiate. And again, you should notice here straight away that you've got a product there, okay? So the product of x cubed y. Okay, so the first term, remember, is my u, so that'll be x cubed. The second term then will be v, which will be y. Okay, and they're times together, yeah? So that's why we're using the product rule. So then you've got u, so you've got to find du dx, which is, remember, is just u dashed. So differentiate this, bring the 3 down, and then reduce that by 1, so 3x squared. V, differentiate that, well, dv dx or v dashed, well, y just becomes 1. But don't forget then to times it by dy dx. Okay. You then use the product rule. So v times du dx plus u times dv dx. So we've got y times 3x squared plus x cubed times 1 dy dx, just dy dx there. Okay. So we go back to this and we can differentiate with respect to x. So y to the 4, well, you can't differentiate that with respect to x. So you've got to differentiate it with respect to y. So 4, bring the 4 down, y, reduce it by 1, cubed. But don't forget to put dy dx in the end. The product then we've got here, so that will be 3x squared y. I just tidied that up a little bit. Plus x cubed dy dx. On the other side then I've got well, 2x from there, yeah? And 4x just becomes 4. And then minus 3 disappears, the constant disappears there. Now what I can do, just like the first one, I could now try and rearrange this to get dy dx equals, okay? But because they just want the value of dy dx, I could sub it in here. So I could actually sub the values in straight away if I wanted to. So I could say, look, at the point 2, 1, okay? Let's sub it in. Let's see what we have here. So we've got 4. Okay. Well, y is 1. So it'll be 1 cubed dy dx plus 3x squared. So that will be 2 squared. Y, which is 1. Plus x cubed. So it'll be 2 cubed dy dx equals to 2x plus 4. So remember, x is 2. So 2 times 2 plus 4. Okay. So then, taking our time on this, 4 times 1 cubed is just 4. So it'll be 4 dy dx. 3 times 2 squared times 1. That will be 12. 2 cubed is 8 dy dx. On this side then, you get 8. 4 at 4 is 8. So we can put the dy dx's together. 4 dy dx add 8 dy dx is 12 dy dx. We've got 8 then. Let's take that 12 over, so it'll be minus 12. So you get 12 dy dx. 8 take away 12 is minus 4. And then dy dx, you simply take that 12 over, and because you times in, when you take it over, you divide. So we get our answer. So dy dx is minus 1/3 when this is simplified.